Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Money Mindset. Today, we're talking about appraisals, or in other words, home valuations. So, first off, what is an appraisal? Well, an appraisal is a report done by a third party, known as a licensed appraiser, who comes out to the property and inspects it, and then they assign a certain monetary number or a certain value to the property. So the appraisal is the report for it all. Generally about 12, 16, maybe even more pages long, so it's very comprehensive. Now, when is an appraisal ordered and why? Most of the time, it's ordered during a purchase transaction. So it's ordered by the buyer's lender. If you're buying the property cash, you might not need to be getting an appraisal for it. You can, but you don't have to. But if you're buying the property with a mortgage, then the lender on the buyer's side will go ahead and order the appraisal. So the appraiser will go out and they'll assign that value to it. Now, other times you can just go ahead and, maybe you want to put your house on the market, but you only want to put it on the market if it's going to sell for a certain amount. So you can go ahead and hire an appraiser to come out and give you an appraisal report. Or maybe you're just curious and you can hire an appraiser and they can go out as well. All right, so how do appraisals work? Well, it first starts with comparables. Comparables are homes that have sold in the same area as the subject property and that are in similar condition. So it's kind of A looks like B, and then therefore they should have similar values to it all. So you start with at least 3 comparables. Maybe you put in 4 or 5 or 6, whatever it is. The key is that all of these comparables have sold. It's not what the house is on the market for, but they've actually closed under contract, so that way we know that this value in the neighborhood is going to carry over. Now, obviously, all the comparables are not going to be the exact same. Some properties might have a nicer roof or newer floorings or an upgraded kitchen or whatever it may be. The appraiser will go through each of the comparables and add or subtract values for each of the key features. And from there, they put the formula together and come up with the value for your specific subject property. Now, as the appraiser is adjusting values for the different features, there's some things that you're not going to get it carried over for. Just because you put, $30,000 in putting a new pool in your backyard doesn't mean you'll automatically get $30,000 worth of value added to your home. So it's something good to, as you're making improvements on your home, especially if you're just making the improvements in order to sell it and hopefully selling it for a higher purchase price, try talking to professionals in the real estate industry so that way you're not investing more money into your house than you're going to get back out when you sell it. All right, so can you fail an appraisal? This is a question that affects different loan types specifically, most specifically government-based loans such as VA or FHA. Now, things that can make an appraisal fail overall for any loan are, key features missing. If your AC isn't plugged in or hooked up, if there's no electric in the house or whatever it may be. Really key things that are specific to the function of a home or having a fully functioning home. Big stuff only. Now, when you're going into the government loans, the VA, the FHA kind of things that can fail an appraisal or at least just need to be fixed and then have the appraiser go back out, re-inspect for the appraisal to be finished in order to, continue and close on the house. Things like peeling paint or stairs that are missing handrails, basically anything that's safety hazard. And peeling paint is because there used to be, lead-based paint in homes, and so we can't have any sort of, again, potential for hazards for these different appraisals and these loan types. So then those things get fixed. Like I said, the appraiser comes back out, gets recertified that it's done, and we can pass right through. Ultimately, all appraisers and all appraisals have to follow a very regimented rule book or guidelines on how to put these appraisals together. Basically, the government and the whole governing bodies of real estate want to make sure that appraisers aren't going left to right in values on it and then just accelerating the speed of home prices and going up or whatever the case may be. So that's a little bit about appraisals. Hope you guys got some nuggets out of it. Please comment below with anything you'd like to see in future videos. If you have any comments on this, if you haven't had any weird experiences with appraisals, and we'd love to hear from you guys. Also, feel free to click below and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks.